Hold your hats, because Tesla is about to blow your minds with their latest creation. Elon Musk just unveiled the magnificent hairpin motor, and boy is it causing a commotion in the industry. Get ready to witness a revolution in performance, longevity, and low-maintenance design that will leave you breathless. This motor is a game changer, not just for electric vehicles, but for those outdated combustion engines too. Say goodbye to the old ways and hello to the future. Buckle up tight, because we're about to take a wild ride exploring all the mind-blowing benefits of the hairpin motor that has the entire world buzzing. Tesla is a company that's got its fair share of haters and lovers out there. You can't deny they're making some serious strides in the world of electric vehicles. They're all about cutting costs and saving the environment, and boy are they doing it in style. Now, check this out. They've got this fancy software that models the best configuration for their vehicles. And get this, they're even using a unique design that involves welding without rare earth minerals. How cool is that? This means that their drivetrain consists of a motor that costs around $1,000 and a battery pack that goes for about $5,000. Not only is their mass market vehicle feasible, but it's also raking in the dough with high gross margins. Cha-ching! And now, Tesla has unleashed a whole new motor technology called hairpin motors. It's compact, it's light, and it's evolved like never before. The highlight of this beauty is in hairpin motor fill factor. Unlike those conventional round wires with a fill factor of 0.4 to 0.6, Tesla's motor boasts an impressive 0.7 fill factor. That means better thermal performance and a manufacturing process that's as automated as a robot on steroids. And the converter engine? This thing is more compact than ever, with a cast-in-place high-voltage conductor and a data connector. And get this, when you pop off the casted cover, you can witness the awesomeness for yourself. And Tesla didn't stop there. They've gone ahead and optimized the layout of the engine and made the chiller assembly even better. How did they do it? Well, they used a piece that's friction stir-welded to perfection. Now, let's dive into the fascinating world of engine filters. They've ditched the traditional spin on user-replaceable filters. Why? Well, because this filter is like a superhero that doesn't need a sidekick. It's there solely to stop small wear and manufacturing debris. And guess what? It doesn't need to be replaced for the entire life of the car. But wait, before we zoom ahead, let's take a step back and talk about the basics of electric motors. In electric vehicles, the battery's electricity gets converted into motion to make those wheels go vroom. And Tesla's engine can take this process to a whole new level of awesomeness. How do they do it, you ask? By creating opposing magnetic fields in the stator and rotor. In the stator, the magnetic field is generated by electricity running through those copper windings. But in the rotor, things get a bit more interesting. There are two ways to generate that magnetic force. First up, we've got the permanent magnet motors, where magnets inside the rotor create a strong, permanent magnetic field. And then we also have induction motors. The rotor's magnetic field is induced with fancy aluminum and copper bars. These bars find themselves right in the stator's magnetic field, and guess what happens? An electric current is induced in them, creating that magnetic field in the rotor. It's like a magical dance between the stator and rotor, with sparks flying and currents flowing. Tesla's induction and permanent magnet motors are the bee's knees in the world of electric motors. Let's take a trip back in time to the 1880s, when the legendary Nikola Tesla himself cooked up the induction motor. Talk about a throwback. This motor is still rocking it today and is one of the most widely used electric motors out there. How does it work? Well, it's like a magic show. Electromagnets create a rotating magnetic field, and ta-da! That field induces an electric current in the rotor, making things move. That's like a symphony of electromagnetism, and boy is it neat. And then there's Tesla's permanent magnet motor, the star of rear-wheel drive setups. In dual-motor versions of their cars, they throw in an induction motor for the front wheels. It's like a power duo, working together to optimize efficiency and torque in all sorts of driving situations. When you need that extra oomph of acceleration or conquering hills, the induction motor takes the stage with its high torque prowess. And when you're cruising on the highway, the permanent magnet motor struts its stuff, showing off its efficiency skills like a pro. They've also gone and cooked up a brand new motor for their Plaid vehicles, including the fancy Model S and Model X Plaid, as well as the mighty Tesla Semi. It's called the hairpin motor, and trust us, it's not your ordinary motor. Nope, this one is special. Instead of using round wires for the stator winding, they've gone all fancy with hairpins. Yes, hairpins. These rectangular wonders allow for a better fill factor, which means the copper winding makes the most of the space available. That results in approximately 20% more efficiency. Boom! But wait, there's more to this hairpin motor magic. The better fill factor means a stronger magnetic field, which translates to more torque on the wheels. It's like giving your ride a boost of superhero strength. And because the stator can be smaller, those pesky energy losses are kept to a minimum. Efficiency is the name of the game here, folks. Plus, the assembly process is simplified with the optimized winding path, and these hairpin motors have a lower risk of long-term failure. Not only can these hairpins carry more current and keep things cooler, but they also simplify temperature management and give the motor a longer, more reliable lifespan. And let us tell you, winding those hairpins is a breeze. Their symmetrical and solid shape makes them a piece of cake to work with. No need for stator lacing or any fancy assembly tricks. Now, Tesla didn't stop at just making cooler motors. They've gone above and beyond by creating custom software that models and simulates the entire motor. They're basically motor fashion designers, trying out millions of designs in a virtual runway show to find the creme de la creme. But here's where Tesla really knocks it out of the park. They're all about sustainability. They dropped a bombshell by announcing that their next-gen motor won't use any rare earth metals. These rare metals are like the diamonds of motor components, costing a pretty penny. By cutting them out, Tesla is not only saving boatloads of cash, but also reducing the environmental and social impacts of mining. Icing on the cake? This sustainability move doesn't compromise performance one bit. Oh no! Tesla claims that these new motors will be even more efficient and cost-effective. It's like getting a top-of-the-line motor without the hefty price tag or the guilt of contributing to rare earth mining. The market is already feeling the tremors of Tesla's announcement. Rare earth mining stocks are feeling a bit shaky after this bombshell. But hey, who can blame them? When Tesla speaks, the market listens. Let's talk weight, shall we? Weighing in at a solid 194 pounds, this motor is like a heavyweight champ with a secret power punch. It's proof that you don't need to be lightweight to pack a serious punch. And then there is power-packed world of Tesla's drive units. The new unit is like a shiny upgrade to the one they unleashed back in 2017 for the Model 3. It's like they've given it a makeover, complete with a sizzling new inverter and a snazzy chiller assembly. Now, the overall layout might look familiar, but don't be fooled. This bad boy has been optimized in all of the right places to make it easier to manufacture and maybe even extend its life. It's like they've taken it to the gym and sculpted it into a lean, mean power machine. But there's one little downside to this new design. The cartridge oil filter is no longer user serviceable. But don't panic just yet. The filter should last the entire lifetime of the vehicle without needing a replacement. It's like having a filter that's built to outlast the Energizer Bunny. But fear not, my water-weary friends, because this new design has a clever trick up its sleeve. They've mounted the breather to the tippy top of the casting. Why, you ask? Well, it's all about water protection. If H2O ever tries to mess with the drive unit, it can't go waltzing inside the gearbox, unless it decides to take a detour through the breather, of course. Can the industry handle this new beast? Well, we aren't complaining. Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think of this engine in the comments. See you in the next one.